Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share a few new in pieces for me. These are a few items that I have collected over the tail end of summer. So this should be a quick video, just a few items that I wanted to share that I've picked up over the past few months. I can't believe it's already October. It's already autumn, and as much as it's my favorite season, so I am completely looking forward to it, I'm also still in just shock that it's already October. I haven't done a huge amount of shopping, honestly, in the past several months, but that's probably about to change since it's my birthday month. So it tends to be a month where I do a little extra treat yourself type shopping. The tail end of summer didn't really get a lot of things, but still a few goodies that I wanted to share. I'll start off with Louis Vuitton. We haven't picked up a new piece from Louis Vuitton in a while, I want to say. Right now, if we were to get something, it's most likely going to be from the men's collection, and this is one of those. The recent Louis Vuitton men's collection was inspired by a Korean artist. His name is Park Seo-bo. He's an artist known for these really intricate they're abstract paintings, but they evoke a lot of texture, and so I think they drew a lot of inspiration from those pieces. From that collection, we picked up this pocket organizer. And we don't really need another pocket organizer, but this color and this motif is really iconic for the artist. It's really reminiscent of one of his iconic pieces, so we thought this was a really great representative piece to get. And I think I already mentioned the color. On the inside, it's this nice light beige leather, and there's kind of a inscription. It's if you were to go to a museum and there's that little plaque that gives you the name, the information about the artwork, that's really what's captured down here. So it says Park Seo-bo Écriture, number 1 of 0, mixed media with Korean Hanji paper on canvas. And that's, I guess, in the artist's original handwriting. This is the one piece that we picked up. There were a few bags that also came out as part of this collection. They were often in this neon green color, which we already know that I have neon green bag. And some of the other pieces I think were in red. There was also ready to wear that came out as part of this collection. So it was a pretty sizable menswear collection. And we looked through a few pieces and ultimately landed on this to be one that we can kind of remember the collection by. I'm gonna move on to Chanel. I haven't really picked up anything from Chanel in a long time, and I saw this online. I saw it on social media first, and then I was like, oh, I really want one of those. So that's what drew me to the store. It's actually Chanel Beauty. And it came in this really, really fun packaging. I think these were called the City Takeaway collection or something like that. This one's called the City Break. And then there was also a peachy one, like a peachy pink one that I can't remember what the name was. Makeup sets came with a cute makeup pouch and a few items, makeup items together. And honestly, I really wanted it because of how silly the makeup pouch was. In the green one, it came with this little it looks like the brown paper bag that you put your leftovers in, and it's so silly. But this is really what made me want to get it. The peachy pink had a different pouch in it. It looks more like a standard makeup pouch that you expect to see in makeup kits. I ended up giving out the makeup pieces as individual gifts for folks that I thought would suit them better, because I didn't necessarily need all of the makeup pieces, and a good portion of them actually went to my mother-in-law as a lovely gift for her. All the pieces are in better homes. I kept the pink eyeliner, the pink liquid liner. I'm not that adventurous with my makeup necessarily, but I felt like a pink eyeliner. I used to have an old Anna Sui pink eyeliner when I was in high school or something like that. It reminded me of that period of my life, so I thought maybe I'd give it another try. I kept the Balm Essential, that multi-use stick. This is in the color Morning Dew. I have a Balm Essential already that's in like a translucent color that I like to use as a highlighter. I thought this might actually be nice to use also in a similar way, but also for like a light wash for blush. Just for giggles, I kept the liquid liner or the liquid eyeshadow in that greenish color. It's actually called Grasshopper. This is going to be a really challenging color. No one immediately came to mind as like someone that I thought would really enjoy using that green liquid eyeshadow, so I figured then I might as well take the challenge on myself. I think these were limited edition at the time, but to be honest, I don't think they were like flying off the shelves, so they might still be around if you're interested. If I can find a link, I will link it down below. The next new in piece for me is a vintage watch. It's a really special piece. It is actually a vintage watch from the 60s or 70s, I want to say, by Boucheron. So Boucheron is a fine jewelry brand that we all know, I'm sure. I don't think they continue to make timepieces today. This is a vintage Boucheron piece that has the Omega movement on the inside. I will put the name of it in the description box because I don't actually know how to pronounce it. This is a really special piece because, as you can see, there's no like clasp for the watch itself, and that's because the clasp is actually part of the watch head. You actually slide it out like this and you slide it back in to close. It's a manual movement, so all you need to do is wind it up and then the time will go until you need to widen it again, basically. So this is a new, it's kind of an unexpected timepiece. The truth is that my husband actually got this. He's been looking for this watch, and so he got it. He's been scouring the internet for it, basically, and he found it. He was really excited and he ordered it, and once it finally arrived, he tried it on and he was like, okay, it feels like it's a little small for me. Then he looked at me and he was like, do you want to try it on? I was like, sure. I tried it on and we both just looked at it on my wrist and we were like, okay. The vintage watch chooses its owner, and he's like, it looks like it's going to be yours. He's like, it looks better on your wrist. And then he's actually going to continue his search for the larger model for himself. So there we go. That's the story of this watch. Last but not least is a little orange box. I had stumbled into the Hermes boutique that's in Williamsburg. I remember reading about that being a new location that's going to open up for Hermes, and I never had a chance to actually go there. And I literally stumbled upon it. We had intentions of checking something else out in Williamsburg, and once we got there, we saw the line was really long, and we were like, never mind, don't want to deal with that. And then we saw that the Hermes store was right nearby, so we were like, oh, let's just walk inside. And it's actually a temporary location as they continue building out the final location, like the full store that's going to be on the corner of that street. I don't have handbags there, but it's still a really fun place to go see a lot of things in person. And it's 2 stories with shoes on the top, ready-to-wear silk accessories, SLGs on the bottom floor. So by the size of the box, I think you can tell that it's an SLG. It's a Calvi Duo. This is in the color Blue Zanzibar. It's a gorgeous, bright blue, but it's not as bright as Blue Electric, which I think is a little bit more neon. I'd say the brightness on that is a little bit higher. It's a really pretty mid-tone blue. The Calvi Duo opens up like this, and it's a duo because there's another pouch on the inside. This is really for you to put your coins in. You can pull it out for your coins to come out. If you don't have coins, you can of course put more cards in here as well. This piece doesn't like come out of the pouch of the Calvi though. I wasn't expecting to see it, and it wasn't a pretty color, so I decided to pick it up. This is actually going to be a gift for my mom. I've been wanting to get her a Calvi for a while now, and every time I am in the presence of a store and I try to get one for her, they never have any, so I figured I would pick it up even though we're a few months out for Christmas. I figured it's easier to just buy it and have it so that I can gift it to her when I want to. Getting a little tempted, if I'm being honest, to get a Calvi for myself. Really don't need another card holder. So I've been holding off for a long time, but sometimes I think if I find one that's in a color that really speaks to me, I'll probably, you know, have no self-control and end up getting it. But as of now, I've been holding off the best I can. Told you this was going to be a quick video. I hope I fully delivered on that. Didn't add too many pieces the tail end of summer, but that's probably about to change again, like I mentioned, with my birthday coming up soon. So maybe stay tuned for that. But otherwise, if you have any questions on any of these items, feel free to leave them down below and I'd be happy to help you there. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one.